To another big headline, the major verdict in the Erin Andrews trial, the sportscaster leaving the courtroom with a huge win, a jury awarding her $55 million over the secret nude video a stalker recorded at a hotel. ABC's Eva Pilgrim has the very latest for us from Nashville this morning. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Amy. After almost 2 weeks of an emotional trial centered around that naked video of Erin Andrews, it took the jury about 6 hours to make a decision. And one juror telling ABC News they wanted this verdict to send a message.
55 million, correct?
Yes.
Erin Andrews overcome with emotion as the judge read the verdict. The jury deciding the Nashville Marriott shares the blame for that secretly recorded naked video seen by more than 17 million people. Erin Andrews later tweeting this statement: "I've been honored by all the support from victims around the world. Their outreach has helped me be able to stand up and hold accountable those whose job it is to protect everyone's safety."
It's ongoing, and it's going to be ongoing for the rest of her life.
Andrews claimed the hotel made it easy for her stalker, Michael Barrett, to get a room next door to hers, and through a peephole that he altered, used his cell phone to shoot video of her getting out of the shower. The hotel claimed Barrett was a criminal who tricked them into gaining access. At least one juror exclusively telling ABC News the only debate for the group was how much to pay her. The $55 million payout will be split almost in half, with Barrett taking 51% of the fault, the hotel's management company and owner 49%.
An amount that high sends a pretty strong message.
The hotel industry, we just felt like they need to get the message that this is somebody's privacy, it's their personal life, and you got to take that seriously.
The hotel's lawyers disappointed with the outcome, saying they hope to eventually talk to the jurors before deciding if they will appeal.
And keep in mind, this had never happened before and hadn't happened since. There are all kinds of measures that were undertaken after this was discovered what Mr. Barrett had done.
The hotel's lawyers say the Nashville Marriott has now installed peephole covers to make sure this never happens again. Amy.
All right, Eva Pilgrim, thanks so much. And joining us now, ABC News chief legal analyst Dan Abrams. And Dan, 6 hours. Were you surprised by such a quick and large verdict?
I was stunned by the speed. I mean, this was a long jury instruction with a lot of complicated legal questions. But let's be clear. This was a huge win for Erin Andrews, not just in terms of the number, but in terms of the way the verdict came down. Meaning the concern for Erin Andrews was too much of this verdict will be for Barrett, the guy who actually filmed it. Why is that a problem? He's got no money. So the real question was how much is going to be allocated to Marriott? So by doing this verdict at 51% responsibility for Barrett, he was clearly the guy who actually did it, but then a whole 49% for Marriott. That's about as good a verdict as she could get in terms of the split, because it means not only do you have this big $55 million verdict, but you have this $26 million verdict against Marriott. So all in all, a really big win for Erin Andrews.
Do you think that the amount will hold, though, under appeal?
Well, the first question is going to be for the judge. So the judge is going to review this verdict first. And if the judge thinks that it's excessive, the judge could actually be involved in reducing it, first of all, even before an appeal. But I think that there's very likely that this verdict will stand largely, even if it's reduced a bit.
All right, Dan Abrams, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.